Driven nice and early to the dark Hedges. Guys, you can't do the Causeway Coastal route without coming to the Giant's Causeway. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, ready? Oh my gosh, this is scary.
Yeah?
Good morning guys! Welcome back to Northern Ireland. Last night we spent the night in Belfast and now we've jumped in our car and we're actually heading on the Causeway Coastal route doing a little road trip. But this morning, before we left Belfast, we wanted to do at least one thing while we were there, and a lot of you told us to go check out Titanic Belfast because if you didn't know, the Titanic was actually built in Belfast.
There used to be a shipyard and now they've turned it into a museum, and we just spent the morning there walking through, learning more about it. It is such an interesting experience. Thanks so much for recommending that to us, guys. Oh, this is a replica of the lifeboats. But now we have our road trip mugs, our Game of Thrones little mugs, and we're gonna go on the coastal route.
Welcome to the coast of Northern Ireland, guys.
So we've actually kind of shot to the top and going to work our way around some of the spots.
Look at the cliff, Steve.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Here, our first stop, we've come to a place called Kinbane Castle. And the reason we stopped here is no coaches can come down here. So no buses can get here, only cars. So we're hoping we found like a little castle all to ourselves. But, well, this is our first time actually seeing the cliff faces.
Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful.
Literally just us, the cliffs, and a 500-year-old castle.
I don't say it looks small. It just has a bit of weather issues here, which is making it a bit of a ruins. But I think the highlight is that it's just us here on this like really cool coastal cliff. Alrighty guys, we just hopped down to Ballycastle because we're feeling a bit hungry. It's a cute little town just on the seaside here. Bit of a harbour, but we're gonna go find a cafe and get something to eat.
Found a cute little cafe. Cheers. Cheers. Why is there a goat here? In front of a goat sign. Guys, we've just come to a place called Cushenden because we heard that there's some cool caves here that they actually use to film Game of Thrones. And for some reason there's a goat in front of a goat. What?
Is this you? Are you Johan? Johan! Yeah, you must be Johan. Hello.
Oh, is that the cave?
I think it could be.
This is cool.
Oh, it is actually a bit of a cool cave to explore.
Yeah. So if we do have any Game of Thrones fans out there, they use these caves. Okay, it's like one of those scenes that everyone knows. It's when the Red Witch was having that demon baby in the cave. Remember, it's like really weird and you're like, what's going on? That happened in these caves.
Yep, we were right. It's kind of cool. They have these placards up here. You can even see the filming.
And we're right, it is that scene.
Where the priestess gives birth.
What did you dream when you were just a child? You were just a kid.
Alrighty guys, we've now come to Carica-Rede, and basically what it is this swing bridge between the land and an island. Because back in the day, the salmon, when they were migrating, used to go between the land and the rock. And then the fishermen saw this as an opportunity to catch salmon. So what they did was they built this bridge. It's 30 meters above the water. That would be the best spot to catch all the salmon. And the bridge is still there today, so now we're gonna go and walk across this bridge.
You ready to go?
Yeah, ready? Oh my gosh, this is scary.
Yeah?
Yeah. Scary. Oh my gosh, it's so windy.
Alrighty, let's see what Jess is talking about. Wow. So that is the view down there, guys. That's where they got the salmon from. Wow. It is windy.
us.
We have to. How'd you go?
It's not only that it's a swing bridge, it's that it's like the windiest place in Ireland.
But it's worth it though.
So cool, hey?
Like we're currently on an island at the moment. So here on the island there's the old fisherman's cottage and I can see some fishing boats just down there as well. Guys, you can't do the Causeway Coastal route without coming to the Giant's Causeway. There's Jess just living her bucket list dreams right now. This is such an incredible spot to watch the sunset. This was actually one of the main reasons we wanted to come to Ireland. We saw this place online years ago. We're like, we have to come to the Giant's Causeway.
And now we're here.
And now we're here. It's a special moment. Just enjoying it.
The summer, we were just kids living in a dream. Undercover lovers, lost in your eyes, swimming in your mystery. Sweet fantasy.
How pretty is the sunset?
So you guys are probably wondering, how did this phenomenon happen? Well, there's two stories. One is, and this is the one I prefer, there was a giant here in Ireland and there was a giant across the water in Scotland and they didn't like each other, they had some beef and they were screaming at each other, and then one day the island giant was like, you know what, I'm gonna go over there, give him a bop on his head. So he decided to pick up rocks and start throwing them to create a causeway. And this is the causeway here. And then some scientists think that volcanoes made this, but I don't know. I think I prefer the first story.
Alrighty guys, we're now heading to Portrush. That's where we're going to be spending the night. It's about, I think, a 10-minute drive out of the Giant Causeways. Yeah, so it's like the perfect spot to stop now because it is almost night time. But going to the causeway for sunset was definitely worth it. But yeah, I think someone is ready for dinner. Stop looking at the sunset and look at the road.
They're so epic here in Ireland because of how cloudy it is here. So it's just like...
Alrighty guys, we just checked in. We are staying at the Adelphi Hotel. I'll quickly give you a room tour and then we're going to go out for dinner. So our place, it actually has this little living area, and the first thing I noticed when we walked in, it has Aero hot chocolate, which is perfect because we are pretty chilly after the wind at the Giant Causeways. So anyway, they've just got this little nook, and then if you come through here, there's our big bed, and then our bathroom. But yeah, Portrush is huge. I didn't expect it. It's like this really big seaside town. Really cool little buildings though. Hey,
yeah.
Let me see. Is there a little view? I'm going to show you a... That's just a rooftop. Anyway, all right, let's go have dinner. Or hot chocolate. What first?
Let's have dinner and then we can have hot chocolate to like fall asleep.
Okay, okay.
Morning guys, it's the next day and we've driven nice and early to the dark Hedges, which is such a unique looking part here in Northern Ireland.
How is this place? It looks like we've just stepped into a fairy tale. They actually use this in Game of Thrones as well, so it's become very, very famous. That's why we've come super early in the morning before everyone gets here. But look at this place, it's amazing.
So what happened was there was a house down there and the owner decided to plant all these trees, hence why they formed so uniquely. I wonder if he thought when he planted them all these years later, tourists from Australia would be coming here to take photos.
Oh my gosh, morning! Morning! Oh my gosh! That was the best thing ever!
Alright guys, welcome to our last stop here on the Causeway Coastal route. We've come to Derry, just crossing the bridge to go check out the small town of Londonderry, which is quite a unique little spot. Also, we have been so lucky with the weather here in Ireland.
I cannot believe it.
And we have blue skies.
So Derry is the perfect halfway point between going on the Causeway Coastal route and the Wild Atlantic route, which we're about to do. And something really cool about this place is it's the only city in Ireland who has a complete city wall. So there's actually a 1 mile long, we're currently on it now, 1 mile long city wall that wraps all around the city, just like Dubrovnik.
Oh, look at this. This is so cool. So yeah, that's where we just came from, the Peace Bridge just over there. And then if you cross over here, you have the town of Londonderry. Alrighty guys, that marks the end of our Causeway Coastal route. I hope you enjoyed this little look. Let us know which is your favorite spot that you want to go and check out.
So now we're gonna hit the road and check out the Wild Atlantic Way.
But that will be in the next episode. So if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye! See, there's beach sheep and they're not eating grass, they're eating the seaweed. Cool.
That's so cool. Oh my goodness.
Steve, I think I've made us do the weirdest like spa thing.
This is what it looks like.
I'm currently sitting in a bath covered in seaweed.